Hello, welcome to another Interstellar Prime update video. Today we're going to be walking you through what we have been working on in the past few months. Start off with the video settings. Now you can do that in-game, so you don't have to use the Unity setting in the beginning. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this. This is nothing new. This basically starts you off with where you can actually mine some rocks outside the Remnant City space facility. So after you mine the rocks, you can just hop into your fighter jet and then fly back to the facility. But what's noteworthy over here is the mineral processing center. So this is where you can actually catch in your minerals, but you will require to attach the mining equipment with you, and then basically you have to fly down to where there's a little monitor or a terminal that you can interact with, and that will bring up a menu for you to trade. It will give you an amount of how much you'll get, and then you can cash in. After that, you can just hop back onto your jet and then get into the facility. Nothing new here. You can walk through, and we have worked very hard on the new crew system. We'll get back to that in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and get into kind of walk through, kind of keep the flow of how the game plays. So you can go in there, buy your ship, the core, and then you can buy the modules. And after you buy the modules, you can actually modify them or customize them. You'll be controlling a little robot arm and then put in all these furniture into the module. And once you have your module ready, basically what you see here, it's just all the furniture that can function as ship additives. So later on we'll go over what they all do in a later video. So that's just kind of like a backdrop of now that we have a ship, we have a module that's furnished, now let's hire some crews. So essentially crews can be hired through kiosks and throughout different places that we're going to create maps for, and like in different space stations you can actually hire different crew. So now I'm into the ship. Another thing we worked on is the lobby. As you can see here, once you hire the crew, that's where they will reside at first, before you can assign them into different places or different modules in your ship. So in this case is engine, so I assign that guy to the engine. The next thing we did is the turbo lift. As you can see there, nothing kind of self-explanatory there. That's the engine room that I assign our crew in there, and he's just going to go there, find the closest furniture that he can interact with, and start working. As you're about to see here, Vince is assigned to this module, which has a robot station where he get to work. And this is basically a little animation of what he can do. We'll get to the robots later, but now another mode that we've worked on is the ship edit mode. This is the mode where you can actually command your crew in real time, kind of like a real-time strategy type scenario, but there's not a whole lot that you can do at the moment. So we're still deciding what this feature will allow players to do. Kind of think of SimCity, type of gameplay. Alright, the next thing that we have added is the ability to dock the fighter jet to your capital ship. So I'm going to go ahead and get out like so, hop on the ship, and then I'm going to go ahead and fly the ship right underneath my capital ship, and then I'm going to hit the F key to dock. And once you do that, basically you eject out of the ship as it being docked, and then you can get back to the capital ship and fly it around like so. I can undock the capital ship, and as you can see, that the fighter jet, or the Thunderbird, that's what it's called in the game, is a part of the capital ship now, and I can fly it around, and it's a part of the ship. So that's what we have been working on really hard. The most difficult part of this development is to make sure that the back end side of things work perfectly. Well, nothing's ever going to be perfect, but as best as we could. And the safe system, all the functions work with one another. The gravity, the physics, or even graphical glitches, which you're probably going to see. But we're a very small studio. We do the best we can with what we have. So that's just basically what we got so far as of April of 2020. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and for you who are supporters of this game, we really appreciate your faith in us, and we'll do everything we can to get this game finished by the end of this year, if not mid next year. But we really believe in this game, and we are working hard. Have a great week.